Hello and welcome, I am Zombie Kitty and welcome to another Sanderside video. So this one is only going to have 2 videos in it. I think the next 2 episodes are going to be a little different, but I'll go into that at the end of the video. But yeah, what happened in the last one? I filmed the last one quite a while ago. I think, oh yeah, Deceit was introduced. So my trust in everyone is going to disappear completely, because I think we got to the video after Deceit was introduced. I was just like, they're acting weird, so I don't trust anyone now. But yeah, this first video is called Learning New Things About Ourselves. So yeah, let's go. Oh, okay.
New Sanderside's time.
I might put a text. Is that Virgil?
That was an old college band I was in. Okay, here we go, right here. Before we start the video, I'm starting a second channel. Oh my gosh!
Jesus, where'd you come from?
Where did you go? I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, but if you don't care, you can skip to this time signature. It's called Thomas Sanders.
Friends.
And friends.
But
yes.
not just me.
No, more than just you, which is cool. Friends plural. And it's where I'm going to be.
Also, apologies if I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but my eyes are really watery.
Excuse me.
And that's because I put the eyeliner way too close to my eye. So I apologise for all that.
Oh my gosh. Operate Adventures.
I just figured if while he's doing all this, I'll talk about that. So yeah, I do apologise.
Oh, yeah, there's the reactions. Yeah, everyone watches those. We're also gonna try some new things out too.
Give me my shirt back.
I'm sorry.
What the?
Content
I didn't even notice he was wearing that.
And also our music. So if you only like our scripted content, we won't be clogging your subscription feeds. If you only like our unscripted content, you can subscribe to our second channel. If you like both, you can subscribe to both.
Yeah. Also, the other thing, sorry, I was going to mention as well is I will probably put a text warning at the beginning of the video about the trigger warning that just came up. So there will be a text warning at the beginning of my video anyway.
A new piece of Sanderside's merch.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what this is doing, but that was some sort of weird promo. I'm not sure. Okay, new Sandersides now.
Yay! Is the sea gonna be in there? Oh, he's not.
How do you do, everyone? So I figured we'd try something new.
Oh my god,
today.
that wine glass is huge.
Rather than deliver unto you a game
Wait,
of some
what?
kind or a silly escapade, you know, those
Wait, what's happening on the bottom left?
YouTube hijinks. I thought it might be nice to have an advanced, mature discussion about world events. So, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Whoa!
Yes.
Nope. Whew, I'm sorry, I went right out the gate with a heavy subject matter that I have no idea about, and maybe would have been irresponsible for me to talk about with any authority.
Yeah, especially if you don't know anything about it. That's alright. What is with these opening credits? I've never seen that before.
Weird place because of something that happened recently.
Is that supposed to be there?
Thomas had recently eaten an old chicken wrap that had gone bad. And no, Batten, that's not what I was referring to. Yeah, but no, that was bad. But I was referring to that conversation I had the other day. Yeah, with your friend about the awful dialogue.
No.
That I had with another old friend I ran into last week. I'll shut up about the diarrhea. No.
Never mind, you already said it.
I feel like I did something. So, basically, I hadn't seen this friend in a while, and he asked me what I did nowadays. And I told him that I'm doing YouTube.
Yeah.
And then came a question that was all too familiar. Yeah, but what do you actually do?
Oh, God.
Like, for a living?
Yeah.
I know there's this whole stigma around social media and that it's looked at as just a hobby. And for many people, it is. But for a lot of people, it's their full-time gig. But it's still not taken seriously. I'm not taken seriously. And I've had people ask me that question millions of times before. But for some reason, this time, I don't know. It just stuck with me. I don't know why. And it also doesn't help with this whole funk I'm in. Not the good kind of funk. Yeah. And, you know, it's not like I'm not being productive or not creating. It's just I haven't been satisfied. I don't feel content with my content.
Yeah.
There are all these little things that for some reason are getting to me. But I feel bad for feeling bad. Because
why should you feel bad?
I just feel bad.
Oh, Thomas, don't say that. Take it from me. That's not the way to work out your feelings.
But what even are my feelings right now? None of it makes sense. Nothing's different. Not that I know of. Okay, the only way I can describe it is like someone dumped a million, billion, jillion piece puzzle in front of me. And, you know, it's up to me to put it together to figure out why I'm feeling this way.
I can't even count that high.
Usually I go for the edge pieces first, you know, to help like frame it up and work inwards. But I can't find a freaking edge piece anywhere.
So we continue looking for our first edge piece.
Yeah, well, for now my feelings have to wait because I have videos I have to make, even though nothing I create seems to be anything great.
How dare you criticize my work while also utilizing my writing skills? That's like slapping me in the face with my own beautifully manicured sword.
Oh, hi, Roman.
I'm sorry that everything I make isn't the creation of Adam, Driver, with his perfectly huge pecs.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't know what I want.
Star Wars
maybe
must
we
have
should
just come
take
out.
some time
The Force
to
Awakens.
explore what it is we want. You know, we can't do that, Roman. Logan, it's patent. Thomas made a commitment to regularly sharing content.
Pan, you're adorable.
He must be held accountable. Is this really a time to be harping on due dates, Teach? This isn't just about my regard for punctuality, although I am overcome by a titillating, tingly sensation whenever deadlines are met. If we continually fail to deliver videos in a timely manner, or even fail to deliver them entirely, then by the screams of snit snakes at a Gorgon salon, why would the audience remain? What? Oh, that's one of mine. Ah, thank you. I don't know why the viewers would stick around. They certainly aren't doing it to hear you talking about them so belittlingly. Belittlingly? How is treating their time as valuable belittling them? Are you feeling belittled? Comment below if you're feeling belittled. Don't bring them into this! How dare you!
Oh,
Sorry,
God,
everyone. Pardon Logan's rude behavior.
Please don't
and
bring
make
me
sure
into
to ring
this.
that bell. Oh, but you can talk
for
to
God's
yes,
sake.
to clear up your bad behavior. My bad behavior. You know how our
My
arguments should always go,
bad
Logan?
behavior.
Hey kids, Daddy and Daddy are just having a little discussion, that's all. Just focus on Daddy and everything will be hey-okay. Here we go.
Guys.
I know that face. My child is returning.
Oh no.
Here, it's a party.
Until I have anxiety.
Thomas, you have got to do something about this.
Do something about what?
Are you kidding?
But
They're still
this is
at the
what they
back of
always
the.
do. You know that.
Still in the
I
background.
thought they had it a little figured out a bit ago. They had that one debate that ended pretty well, and heck, they sang a song together.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say maybe, there's still some things to work out. Right! Like confronting his feelings, which is what I was saying. Thank you, you shadowy but angelic songbird.
You got it, pop star.
Oh.
Guys, I don't know what you're talking about. This is pretty par for the course. Sure, it's not ideal, but I don't know if it's a big deal either.
Oh, and another thing. Oh, when did Virgil get here?
Yeah, definitely not ideal.
I don't know, Thomas. Your heart and your anxiety are telling you the same thing here.
What, have you two formed some kind of team?
Only the bestest, mostest,
Yes.
dynamicest, duoist duo in the entire Thomosphere.
Got that right.
Oh.
Guys, you gotta stop the stretchy arm thing that's been happening lately.
Yeah, that's a bit
It's
creepy.
gross.
It's a bit creepy.
It's really gross.
But-
Okay, listen up, you two, because I'm getting
But
real
Patton and
tired of
Virgil
this.
is
Roman,
best team.
You get super insecure for some reason, and when that happens,
Yeah.
the work suffers.
What?
And Logan,
Yeah.
you get upset anytime anyone throws a wrench in the system, or really anytime things aren't working perfectly. So
Yeah.
you start
I like
acting
that he
a jerk
agrees
and
with it,
making
though.
everyone feel stupid.
I'm not insecure.
Well, someone has to bring you all into line.
Bring me into line. I'm the one who ensures that order is maintained. Without me, you'd have nothing to maintain in the first place. I'm the most important side here.
Oh.
So, was there a point to that, Virg? Or...
Yeah, that this isn't normal. Look, I'm not choosing sides here. Sanders sides.
Oh, for God's sake.
All I'm saying is
we
that
don't
you both
need
suck
your
at what you do, and I'm
input.
tired of having to keep lighting fires under your butts.
You what? I am not about to stand here
Look,
and be
it's no
criticized by the
offense, that's
dude
just how
who's
I see
always
it.
Do you have
even
even
the
the
faintest
faintest
idea
idea
how
how
dangerous that is?
I never even felt an idiot.
I'm being upfront. I'm
Fire
shooting
can
straight,
be a
even
bad
though I'm
thing.
getting
You're lucky
you
that
guys
you're
think
See?
Yeah.
totally normal.
All the
time.
time? Okay, calm down time. I think we all need a little bit of not talking time. All right.
Oh.
Here you go, Logan. Wow.
Oh.
I mean, if only I could be settled that easy. Ooh.
I like the one with the buttons.
Wait, no. We do this too much.
Yeah, I really should start watching a different show.
Yeah. I mean, yes, you should. But
Oh, that was
I'm
really
talking
cute.
about this. This is part of the problem. We keep having this same problem, but instead of facing it and fixing
You
it, we
ignore
just
it and move on.
find a distraction.
Yeah.
Virgil's right. We argue in arguments.
Oh my
utter
God, he
chaos.
fixed-
Then you
he did
distract
it.
yourself and forget about the issue
What?
until you're reminded of it again. We're trapped in a figurative
I mean, that
Sisyphean
makes
nightmare.
sense,
You don't have to
Logan-
say figurative, Logan. We know that we're
Logan
not literally
doing
trapped
a
in
Rubik's
nightmare. I drew a
Cube.
little outside the lines, but I
Good.
kind of like it. Reality is uncertain to the point that many of history's greatest philosophical minds have spent their entire lives questioning it. A little clarity never hurt anybody. Thomas, this cycle might be exactly what's causing these issues that are uptown funking you up. Wait, so we're stuck in a loop? You can say that again.
Yeah.
We're stuck in a loop. You can say that again. We're stuck in
Stop.
a loop. You can say that again. Oh my gosh, I
Me.
will kill both of you with my bare hands
You're holding a sword.
and this sword.
That just proves that loops are the worst.
Hey, some loops are fun. Fruit.
Loop-de-loops? Yes.
Oh, he's done. Oh, I thought he was gonna.
Oh.
that was his whole statement. Okay, well,
No.
if I am,
I thought he was
in
gonna keep
this
going.
so-called loop, you were the first person to call it a loop. How do I get out of it?
The situation is pretty cut and dry, isn't it? You guys just cut it out.
I'm doing nothing wrong. Same size. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't see anything wrong there either. Now, any other solutions on this whole loop breaking thing?
Come on, Patton. Come on, Virgil.
I don't know, I guess. I don't know.
If there's a problem, go looking in my direction. If there were a line dividing this room into two segments, separating those of us who are potentially at fault and those of us who are certainly not at fault, you would find that I stand beyond the fault line. Okay? Roman? Anything, bud? You always do your best thinking in the shower. So, get naked. Everybody, get naked. Everyone,
No,
stop.
no,
one is
no,
getting
no.
naked. Guys, come on. I'm apparently stuck in this endless cycle, and I don't know why I can't just break it.
Thomas, that's it!
What?
I don't know. Then why did you...
No,
What?
you don't know. I'm confused. Virgil said this problem is cut and dry, but then you said you don't know why you can't break the cycle. Maybe it's because this problem is the opposite of cut and dry. Intact and wet. No,
No,
gosh, words
no,
can
it's
be tough.
complicated.
It's not just that you don't know, but it's that you don't know that you don't know. And that's okay. I mean, there's lots of stuff that I don't know that I don't know.
What's he saying?
I don't know. Third base! Yeah. No, that's funny. Oh, I think I do. Sometimes we don't seek the answer to a question because we don't know that there's a question that we should be asking in the first place. Patton, you're
Oh, you're a genius. No, come
that
on.
was helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
I need to be asking myself
oh, I
a
like that.
question in order to get down to the bottom of this issue. But what
Call
is
him
the
a
question? That
genius.
is the
He
question. For now,
was.
the answer to that question is the question.
Guys, I'm barely following this.
Perhaps it's time
Yeah,
to
I'm
put
not
on
really
our
following this
cogitating
either.
caps. You mean our figurative
I'm confused.
cogitating caps, right, Logan? No, it's literal. All right, cool. Well, keep me updated over there.
Okay,
All right, come on,
I'm
guys.
so
We've got
happy.
an issue, something that I'm not aware of yet, something that may be unlocked with the right question. This is like fundamental learning. How did I used to learn things? Textbooks.
Mistakes.
Puppets. What? You know he always shouts out random things, Thomas. Ignore it.
Or we could hear him out. He's already made one valid point today.
We're talking about hearing
Oh, I
him out in
like
regards
that
to him
Virgil's
shouting
taking
puppets.
Patton's
Yeah, no,
side.
really,
That's really
think about
cute.
it. Thomas used to learn all kinds of new and helpful things from puppets when he was younger, like how to count and his ABCs. Maybe it'll
Okay.
be easier to work through issues when puppets are involved. Fair enough, but he's an adult now. He's outgrown all of that. Patton, I love that idea!
No, he hasn't.
I love it too!
Funny, you seemed so doubtful a second ago.
I guess I won't be needing this. Okay, so how's this gonna work? Are we all gonna have our own puppets, or...
Yeah, how?
Oh, sorry, kiddo. I just always wanted to do
That's
this.
so cute.
Oh,
Me too. That's what I was doing. You definitely.
Oh, that's so cute.
You're a dork. Look at you. Yeah, you're a puppet, Patton. It was. I was just a little caught off guard. Just a little bit. Thanks. Yeah, I figured we could do something simple and fun. You know, no need for anything too extravagant. All right, here's what I threw together. It's nothing special, really.
Oh my God, that looks
Did
like
I
something from
overdo the
Avenue
chin?
Q.
Wow. Maybe, but you look great, Roman.
Oh, no.
Check out Jim Handsome over here, right?
Wow. You are unbelievably extra any chance you get.
Oh, please shocking it. Hey, Roman, fleece cumpleaños. Because you're made of fleece. This is definitely where we're going. Your turn, Virgil? Unless you'd rather be called Camilla the...
Come on, Virgil.
Stop, Roman, only if he
Please
wants to.
be
No,
like a
I
Pindo.
do.
Or like a
It'll help.
ragdoll or something.
Okay, how do I do this?
Please be a Pindo.
Well,
Oh my God!
Cute,
I know,
sweet
so cute.
Coraline.
Yes.
yes, I am a puppet here to take you on a magical journey through your feelings. Oh, this was a mistake. I can't do this.
No, this is great.
Oh,
I really think
oh my God.
this could work. Oh,
I wonder
look
if he
at
ever
that.
sold
If by
these as
up you mean that
puppets.
I am not
I want
down
a Virgil
to do
puppet.
this,
That's so
You are
cute.
correct.
No, big surprise coming from No Funson Honeydew. Last second edition there. Made it. Stuck the landing. Aw, Logan, come on! We need you at the table if we're gonna be learning. Please. It has
Aw,
become
the
quite clear
Virgil
that me
thing's so
co-signing all
cute.
of your ridiculous antics is just a formality. When all of you decided on using puppets to address a serious issue, logic was already figuratively thrown out the window. Again, you don't have to use the word figuratively. We know that you weren't literally thrown out of a window. How? Have you been watching me constantly? Don't assume, Roman. You know what happens when you assume. You make an ass out of Sue and me. Thank you, Patton. I just don't want to concern anybody by suggesting I was thrown through a window. I wanted to communicate 5 by 5 that I'm 5 by 5. It's okay, Roman.
Okay.
His intentions are there. I mean, who does going above and beyond with clarity hurt? Going above and beyond? More like going overboard. It's stupid. Ah! Ow!
What the
my
hell?
gosh. Oh my gosh. You hit me in the eye. You hit me in the eye, you freaking book germ!
Jeez, Al,
That's-
that's pretty rough.
That's the first time we've actually had a different shot of
Maybe I should
Logan.
go. No! We are not about
What?
to leave it there, mister. We can't continue this convo if you're gonzo. That's right! Look, Logan,
God.
you can be like one of those Sesame Street Schumann friends.
Like Maria?
Like Maria. Okay. I mean, a more accurate comparison would be that you're our Big Bird and we're all your Snuffleupagoats. Pre-1985, before they canonically confirmed that Snuffleupagus wasn't imaginary. Of course.
I'm so lost. I don't know what they're talking about now.
Okay, so your puppets. Care to explain to me how this is going to help? Well, we could start by having an open and honest conversation about our feelings.
No. No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'd rather go live in a garbage can.
No, really, this is important, guys. Thomas, you have to face your feelings head on.
Oh, he's so cute.
Tell me, do you ever feel like a paper bag? Well, I thought we were talking about a loop. Well, how do you suppose we get out
Oh,
of
it's a
the loop,
paper
Mr.
bag. I
Looper?
thought it was
Well,
cardboard.
Guess I don't know. But, I mean,
Okay, I'm an idiot.
like, what do I have to feel bad about? I mean, really, like, yeah, I feel iffy with my videos. So what? Big deal. The problems I have wouldn't even exist without all of the incredible privileges I've received.
Yeah.
I should feel lucky. I asked for this. So I don't feel like I have a right to feel this way. But Thomas, that's ridiculous. Now, should you count your
yeah.
blessings? Absolutely. Lots of people are way
But everyone
worse
has
off.
issues and everyone has problems.
Yeah, I should not have said that as cheery as I did. But you shouldn't feel guilty for having feelings.
Yeah.
Sure, sometimes your feelings may not make sense. But it's not your feelings' job to make sense. You just experience them. And you have to do your best to deal with them. Well, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Not talking
Yeah.
about them is not dealing with them. Yeah, but I don't even know where to begin talking about my feelings because I don't understand them right now. Maybe you won't have to understand your feelings if you fix the problem. Well,
Logan's got to cool it with the deadlines.
what? Oh, thank you!
Too much pressure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Except I'm not. Are the deadlines really the cause of that pressure, or is it, I don't know, Roman's inability to perform adequately?
No.
Well, it's a little of that.
What?
Exactly. Boom. Look, dude, doesn't it make sense to think you have something to do with this? The issue has to do with creating content and his pride? That's a lot of you.
Well, pardon me?
Yeah, but it's a mixture
Vomiting
of
central.
both, I
But
feel.
when were either of you the experts on creative content? Who are you to criticize my work?
Oh my gosh, what is up your butt?
An arm!
Okay, I think it's clear that pointing fingers is getting us nowhere. So let's avoid that.
Agreed.
Oh! Butterfingers. That's not what Butterfingers means. Logan.
That's not, yeah.
Would it be fair to say
That's
that
not what it means.
with all this arguing, order
I like
is
that
not
Logan's the only
actually
one who
being
hasn't
upheld?
changed
Perhaps we
into
are
a
in a state of
puppet.
disorder because no one is adhering to my instruction. Okay, well, I'm happy to hear you out then. What do you think we should do? Logan?
Yeah, Logan, help us out. What can you tell us
Yeah.
about learning new things about ourselves?
Well, it all goes back to the point you made earlier, Patton. Asking the right question. Why?
That's right. Today's video is brought to you by the letter Y.
No, stop it.
The
Stop. The question.
That
why?
just came out of nowhere.
W-H-Y. Why? So much of what you feel,
Yes.
Thomas, comes down to whether or not your actions are aligning with your goals.
Oh, I think I get it.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you make videos? Because they're fun. Why did you make it a job? So I can support myself and so I can try bigger things. Why did your old friend's question stick with you? Because I always wonder if I'm doing the right thing for a living.
Okay, interesting. Elaborate on that.
Okay.
And nobody do any puppet bits.
Well, that was from the electric company. Shh, Thomas, I don't know. I guess, as far as I know, we had one life. And I guess I have doubts about whether or not I'm making the most of mine.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Okay.
Expand upon those doubts.
Oh, man. I don't even know where to go from there.
I mean, if you asked me, I could certainly list off several factors that very well could be contributing to your doubts.
Okay.
If you asked me, I'd gladly share them.
Yes.
Well,
Just let me know if you want to hear what I have to say.
hey, Logan, can you list off some of those factors you mentioned?
I'm glad you asked, Virgil. Firstly, there's no job security. I mean, people fall out of public favor very quickly.
One cause of unease.
You're balancing a great deal of responsibilities. People have limits. Perhaps you can't continue at this pace indefinitely.
Two nervous thoughts.
Your work is inessential. Some may claim that they've been inspired by one thing you've said or another, but who's to say they couldn't have found the inspiration they needed elsewhere?
Three depressing speculations.
Yeah, but then you work
I
through
can think
them.
of another one. No one takes you seriously.
Four uncomfortable characters in this room right now. Logan, is that really what you think?
Thomas, I have held back my opinions for too long, and that's obviously not benefiting you. I refuse to withhold my perspective any longer. You need to get a real job.
Hey, yeah, like being a movie star.
No! A real job.
Sheesh, you sloppily eat some jam, accidentally make a few puns, and now you're all sensitive about not being taken seriously?
I'm not a joke! I mean, I can't be thought of as such, because there will be times in which I must be heated, and given our current circumstances, I clearly haven't been. So I'm saying what must be said. I can't tolerate this foolishness any longer. You need to change your life around.
Logan, I appreciate what you bring to the table and all, but the thing you just recommended would be a massive change in Thomas's life.
Yeah.
So I kind of hate you a little bit right now and shut your dirty mouth. Typical. I don't know, Virg. Maybe he's
But
right.
also,
Maybe
Logan's
that's the
serious
cause of
because
all
he's
this.
logic.
Thomas,
He
don't
has
start.
to be.
I have plenty of hate to go around.
Oh, very funny, Virgil, you cute little muffin. Thomas, you know he doesn't mean it. And Logan, that was helpful. When the chips were down, you brought up some very meaty points, you old crackerjack. But this stuff is more than just silly or cheesy. And I'm sorry I keep bringing up food. It's just the inside of this bag smells like first grade lunch in the cafeteria and so many memories.
Patton, stay with us.
Sorry. Boy, I really milked that bit. Waka waka.
Come on, Patton. Stay with us.
What I think Patton was trying to say is that Logan has just proven that he's the worst, and that he's been the thorn in your side all along. Could you even contribute like an ounce of constructive input to our conversation today, Dr. Do the most? Okay, why don't you just go get lost in a dryer? You know, Roman, it's too bad your brain isn't as big as that chin. Well, you smell like what? Roman. No, Thomas, I know. That wasn't helpful. In truth, I do feel bad. You do? Yes. Well, then maybe you should say you're sorry. You're right. Oh, really? Logan? Okay. Earlier, I made you angry. I do that quite a bit, actually. I provoked you, and you retaliated with violence. Like a stupid caveman. But I am responsible for my actions, and my actions alone. So I'm sorry. Oh, well, that's very kind. Okay, well, I gave that a shot. I still feel bad. Well, why not try expressing your feelings in a way that makes sense for you? Well, that might work.
Okay.
Let's see.
Is he going to go into song?
Maestro?
Yeah. Is he going to...
what?
He's going to burst into
So you've
song.
gone and called someone stupid, and in response, they damaged your eye. But there is where the conflict must end, lest you both end up blind.
Another song?
Yeah,
Really?
we're doing
Sometimes
another
the
song.
problems at play are not all plain to see. So we lash out at our loved ones, disregarding our bond sanctity. There are several sides to us that may seem abstract at first, until we discover where everything fits, and people can be like a half-missing puzzle set. As we find the pieces, things make more and more sense.
Nice imagery, but I'm not sure I follow. Well, I'll give you an example.
I had this problem where I'd often hide my less than awesome feelings, so when I would feel like sobbing, I'd just smile and crack jokes. I thought that was cool.
Oh, this is really cute.
Never showing sadness, hoping it would go away. Did that work? Nope.
Nope.
I felt bad. Oh, Pat, it's okay. How's that? Everybody gets sad, even dads that have people to care for. And therefore, you don't have to hide your pain. Life without rainy days is incomplete.
Or like not even a thing, you know? Rain goes to plants, plants feed animals, plant-eating animals feed animal-eating animals, and humans feed animals corn and inject them with hormones until they can barely walk anymore. Yes? How does all of that relate to rain?
Okay.
Oh, right, rainy days. Forgot what I was talking about. Putting it simply, rain is a necessary piece of the puzzle that is life. So true. Are we done singing, or is this just one of those musical interludes?
No,
The subject
we're
of storm
about to.
clouds, because, you know, you need storm clouds to make rain. I'm just gonna get into it.
You once knew me as real gloomy, this weird, spooky, broody dude,
Virgil's
because I
joining
knew
in.
you'd listen to me as too scary to ignore. I thought that I could take it, all the hate could just be shaken. But when you care for someone, not much hurts more than their scorn. I also felt bad. And come now, in a different way.
Aw.
Different how? By bad I mean, well, mean, but I did what I thought that I had to, which is bad too. I don't have to act all tough. Sometimes love is enough, or what we need.
Aww.
That was a quaint little review of things that we already knew.
Yay,
Now can
he's
our
joining in.
discourse resume
Does he
their
realize?
pressing matters at hand? Actually, that was for your benefit. I don't see how that could be relevant. Logan, please. Our goal's benevolent. You know me. I don't care for sentiment. OMG! This serves as testament to the fact that you have your temperament, which is fine.
They're in the same shot. What the hell?
Letting me finish and get to the hey! You're lost. I'm right here. It's okay. You're acting weird. I was lost once too, but thanks to all of you, life sucks less now. We're your best pals. No one wants to be a joke, but a life free of jokes is incomplete.
Oh my gosh, guys, if we're airing out our dirty laundry, would you mind if I participated? By all means, sure.
Yeah, let's go. No, that's not what they meant.
I'd also like to contribute to this weird venti song. Please do.
I've got an issue that feels new school. I don't want to say I'm too cool, but I'm just too fat have for you fools, and I feel like you don't get me. You insulted us while venting. Sorry. It's all right. See, honestly, it didn't hurt me. It's clear you're the one that's hurting. Huh? You feel low? That's not true. It's okay. Don't assume. You don't need to save face. In almost any case, we embrace you. That's rich. No one hates you. Everybody's got flaws, but with no you at all, I'm incomplete. Now you see, everybody goes wrong, and we put it in song, so it's easier to hear it. This puzzle's tough, I'll admit, but in time we'll find where everything fits.
Wow. Guys, that really helped me feel better.
Aww.
How? I don't know. I don't
That
have
was really
all of my
nice.
feelings worked out, but I don't know if that would have been reasonable to expect. Although, now I know where some of the issues are originating from. Me too. Oh, do you, Roman? They're originating with me. Logan, I know that I act like I'm not concerned with schedules or numbers or anything, but I am. I know that we have a responsibility, and I want everything to be the best it can be. It's just... Keep going, Roman. It's so hard to create anything that I'm proud of when it's critiqued so harshly by you. What? Nothing ever seems to be good enough, professional enough, serious enough for you. I didn't realize. Well, likewise, you think I'm not concerned with the quality of the product. I do hold that as a priority. I just... Well, that's not exactly my specialty. Wait, I was getting frustrated that instead of carrying on with the conversation, we were stopping to sing that random song, but the song was part of the conversation.
Yes.
Well, yeah, sometimes talking about feelings can be scary or overwhelming.
Yeah.
And it's easier to parcel them out in different ways. Better that than internalizing them and hoping they'll go away.
Yeah, because you'll just make it worse
things
otherwise.
easier. So these things that we do sometimes, while they are silly, they can also be constructive and effective. No matter what we do, logic always has a part to play, Logan. Maybe so. Perhaps there is room for me to participate in the conveyance of ideas through unconventional means.
Yeah.
Logan, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Knowing that no matter the medium, information, ideas, and art can be expressed effectually and intelligently. Maybe it's time to ask yourself another important question. Why did I never question people's belittling views on what I do? I always thought people were fair to not take my work seriously. I never considered the subjectivity of what can be taken seriously. Oh my goodness, breakthrough! I'm getting emotional. Virgil, hug me! Oh, don't hug me, I'm scared. All right, maybe there's some knowledge out
so
there that
cute.
I wasn't privy to before. Not that I was wrong,
This is adorable.
but I should be open to more sources. Roman, I suppose I could be less judgmental with each idea you create.
Yay.
Thank you, Logan. That helps. Thank God I can move my arms again. I don't suppose there's anything that I could do to make it up to you. Yes, you can become a puppet. Only if you want to. No, you three have proven that it is a worthy form of communicating ideas. So
Yeah, sometimes you have to do different ways of
Whoa.
discussing things.
There.
Yeah, this weirdly makes
I'm a
sense.
puppet. Wow! You iron giant nerd.
Yeah,
You look
this
really
weirdly
good,
makes
Logan.
sense.
Oh, wow. You're not made of felt. Of course not. I've never felt anything in my life. No, brother. Seriously, though, thank you guys. Patton, you were right. When it comes to learning, puppets can still be pretty efficacious. Beep boop. I'm detecting a good word that was used by Thomas. You're right, this is actually quite
invigorating. It just goes to show you that it's better to
Yay!
talk about your feelings than keep them inside. It's a really great way to begin to work through your issues.
Oh god.
Well then, while we're talking about things, Patton,
Yeah, kiddo?
Yes.
I don't always like when you talk about me like I'm some innocent, harmless angel.
Oh.
It kind of makes me feel weird. Weird. Takes away some of my
Your spookiness.
thunder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got it, Virgil. Look at this. It looks like Thomas wasn't the only one who needed to learn new things about himself today.
And I am always one for learning. So you're all better now, right, Roman?
Maybe not.
No.
But I won't shy away from that fact any longer.
Well, you have my support.
Oh.
High five. Oh, okay.
This is so
You
weird.
did the stretchy arm.
It's not as gross when a robot does it.
Yes.
Hopefully this means a
Yay!
little peace and quiet. Virgil, I owe you and Patton for pushing me to find a solution. Like we said, a dynamic duo. High five?
Sack it to me.
Oh god, we're doing the weird stretching
Hold on.
thing
I didn't
again.
know you were gonna
Yeah, no,
do
I thought
it
I'd
too.
go in this
Okay,
time.
hold on. I got
Wait,
it.
okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
And
Stop!
Got it.
okay.
Okay, we got there
Yeah,
eventually,
I
Jesus.
figured it out.
This took a second. Good job.
God.
One last question. Can you tell me how to get
to Sesame Street?
Oh my god.
How to
No.
get back to my
To
normal
normal.
self? I seem to be stuck. Well, today was definitely a learning experience for me on multiple levels. Perhaps there's not a glaring issue that we face, but asking ourselves the right questions could get us to the bottom of our feelings. Problems won't be solved all at once. It's
Yeah.
unrealistic to expect that. But it is important to talk about things, especially concerning reoccurring problems, to think critically about them, not ignore them, and hope they'll pass. It's okay if nothing gets fixed right away. You've taken
Yeah.
an important first step. You looked at the puzzle, and hopefully got your hands on that first edge piece. Until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out!
Yay! Oh, that's so cute. So I really liked that. I think that's the first. I'm trying to think. Now, is that the first Sanderside video we've had that on the channel that's had a song in it? I can't quite remember. Oh, that was really cute though. I liked the song, that was really nice. I'm trying to think as well because at the time of recording, not the time of upload, but the time of recording, it's actually been 3 years since I went to VidCon London. And Thomas Sanders was also there, but he did a concert on the Sunday. And I can't remember if this is one of the songs he performed. And I was trying to think as the song was going on. I was like, wait, was this the one that he performed? I can't remember. But yeah, oh, the song was really cute. I liked that. Them turning into puppets and using puppetry, that was really nice. I liked that each side had different versions and variations of puppets. The Virgil one, I adore. It's so cute. It's adorable. And I like the whole message of like, you know, don't internalize your problems, but talk to someone about them. And there's different ways of sort of discussing things and talking about your problems depending on the person that you are, which I really, really like. I think the other thing I like as well is that the whole video sort of starts because he's like doubting himself in his content, but also, as I think I groaned when it happened, was like the big question of, okay, well, what do you do as a living when someone makes it like YouTube? And this seems to be a thing of like, whenever someone says they have a job in the creative arts, essentially, someone doesn't take that job seriously, they'll just think it's a hobby, which isn't the case. You know, you can make money off like being an artist, being YouTuber, Twitch streamer, whatever. You know, dancer, actor. You know, they are also careers. But yeah, I've definitely heard that one as well. Like, what do you do? I do YouTube, I write articles, cool, but what do you do? It's like, yeah, I've answered the question. So I've definitely heard that one before. The other thing as well is I really liked Peyton and Virgil teaming up. That was adorable. And then Peyton hugging the little puppet Virgil. Oh, it's so cute. It was adorable. I also like, actually, on the subject of Peyton, I like that because he's always seen as like the father, like the dad of all of them. And this episode, I think, really highlighted that, especially when he tried to get them all to calm down at the beginning. So he gave Virgil the fidget cube. He gave Logan a Rubik's Cube, which, by the way, he solved that very quickly. I was quite surprised at that. But he gave Roman a colouring book, but he knew exactly what to give each side to distract them, because he knew them all. Because, well, he has to. Like, he has to know them. But I liked that. It was a really small detail, but it said a lot about Peyton's character. The other weird one as well was that Logan... I felt like Logan appeared to be like the enemy in this episode, but it made sense because his reasoning, made sense of, like, you know, because he's quite a serious one, he's quite a serious character, and the way he thinks is quite serious and like adult. So it kind of made sense where at one point he was like, yeah, you need to change jobs, you need to change your lifestyle. And we've had that before, I think, in another video where he did something similar. But it made sense for him to be like, yeah, the creative arts is not a serious job, and it's not a career. When it is, it's just different. But it made sense for him to have that reasoning, because again, we know what his character's like by this point. But it was also interesting to make him kind of the enemy for this. There was another shot as well that I think this is also the first video where we've had a shot of a Sanders side, but not the usual, you know, front facing one here. So when Logan went to throw that piece of paper, we had like a shot of his hand like throwing it, and I was like, wait, this is a bit different. We haven't had this before. So the next one we're going to do, this is going to be the last video I'm going to look at in this episode, in this reaction episode. It is called, what's it called? Embarrassing Phases. The Nightmare Instead of Christmas. The thumbnail looks a bit Christmassy to me, so I'm kind of thinking, is this going to be all Christmas themed? Please don't be. It's nearly March. Well, the time that this video comes out, it's March. Please don't be. But yeah, here we go.
There are few who deny at dropping lines. Hey! I am the best, for my talents are denounced far and
wide.
Line?
No.
Wide. That's it.
How did you forget that? Really? How did you forget that? I am very ashamed of him right now. We're only a few seconds in.
What is up, everybody?
Oh, please don't do Christmas stuff.
Again. The tree's got no leaves, and like a refrigerated apple, the air is crisp
March.
and cool. Except for here in Florida. But, you know, I'm sure
good.
Nice in other places. I'm not jealous, I'm chill.
So are these opening credits now going to be a thing?
Florida? Frightful weather or not, those sleigh bells
I feel like they're just going to be a thing now. That's cool.
Ring, ting, tingling, and it is time to set our sights on that perennial favorite, Christmas! No! No? You're a mean one? We did a Christmas episode last year, Thomas. I mean, yeah. Virgil, Christmas is kind of a yearly thing.
And now it's come back to it.
It sure is. But you know what we still haven't done? Oh my gosh. Easter? What?
What?
No. St. Patty's Day.
No.
St. Patty's Day. No. New Year's Day. By the time we're on the same page, maybe. Halloween? Yes. 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 Halloween. Halloween. Halloween.
Oh.
Halloween. I mean, I don't care. I just
I
like holidays. So what are you doing? What are you doing over there?
Shh, Thomas. I'm waiting for the others to show up so I can scare them right out of their pants.
Affectionately. And then I'm going to, affectionately, scare them so freaking bad, they'll wet those same pants after they put them back on!
Yeah, it makes sense that Virgil's favourite holiday is Halloween.
That's pretty evil. 'Tis the season. But it's not.
Look, just don't mind me, okay? Just like
wait, when was this out?
Right. This is great because it means I get to sport my best costume.
I don't know when this was out.
Neighborhood Spider-Man!
Oh.
Pretty great, right? My mommy got it for me.
Did someone say mummy?
No, so you can go back down.
Hey guys, wow.
Wait, when was
clearly
this
I have a strong
uploaded? I need to
attachment
check
the
that in a
holiday.
minute.
You guys look awesome. Thank you, Thomas. I
Oh.
put a lot of thought into my costume. How'd you settle on being a mummy? What a better costume for me than zombie royalty? Fair enough. And
Ooh.
Logan, Frankenstein's monster, not Dr. Frankenstein? I was going to be Dr. Frankenstein, but Roman said, and I quote, "That dude sounds like a grade D dork. You should be the scary monster instead. You know, the real Frankenstein." You wrote all that down? Oh, I try to jot down anything that is said to me that is unprecedentedly stupid.
Except Frankenstein
It is
was the
important
doctor.
to keep receipts. Lots of people don't know that the monster's name isn't Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Logan.
exactly.
Stop putting people down. Stop it. Stop.
Get some help.
Anyway, where's Patton? I'm here, Thomas. I dressed as a ghost.
Ooh.
Wow, amazing. Just kidding, I hadn't popped up
Oh.
yet. Okay, well, I feel like a fool. Sorry,
Oh, he's a
everyone.
dog.
Thomas here still hasn't
That's
picked out
so
a candy
cute.
bowl for next year's trick-or-treaters, the little procrastinator.
Oh my God, he's
And I can't
Scooby-Doo.
decide
I
if he
just saw
should
the
get
collar.
an orange bowl with black bats or a black bowl with orange bats. Patton, what are you... Or orange pumpkins. That makes more sense. That's
Yes.
the one, Thomas. Patton, what is this? Have you forgotten the discussion we had concerning our coordinated costume choices? Wait, coordinated costumes? You were supposed to be the Wolfman, Patton, of some measly
Oh.
mutt. I am the Wolfman. I have the floppy
I mean,
ears.
he's-
I've got this cute little tag with my name on it.
It's
That
not
does
quite
say
the
your
same
name on it.
thing,
That's
but-
Scooby-Doo's tag. Oh, must have gotten my name tag mixed up with someone else's. Well, someone's Scooby costume is ruined. Sorry, Patton, did you say Wolfman? Yeah, Wolfman.
No,
It
wolf.
was Wolfman. Yeah, Wolfman. Wolfman.
Oh.
Wolfman. 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 Are you guys messing with me? Patton, we all agreed that we
No.
were going to wear scary costumes. Do not spoil this belated Halloween for me. Wait, scary costumes? I don't
Well,
think I
he's
got the memo on
Spider-Man.
that one. I literally don't know how we discussed it in your head. Well, Spider-Man is sort of scary. He wears a mask so no one knows who he is. Peter Parker. He's always... Let me rephrase that, okay? You're not frightening them anymore? Why not? Frightening us. You're not including yourself. Why? I am fearless. And
Have
therefore
you?
powerful. I've seen you scared. Virgil, why aren't you doing your job? I'm obviously trying and actively failing. Have you forgotten about the graph
Oh,
that I
yeah,
illustrated
that.
of the Euro curve? Yeah. Oh, good. You remembered something that I taught you for once. Then surely you remember the optimum point of tension, signifying that it's not good to experience
yeah, we did
none
that
of
episode as well.
anxiety's effects. I don't know about none of its effects. Virgil
I
is
love
still
the pattern.
very scary.
It's a
You just gotta
dog.
give him a chance. Virgil, do that.
That's so
you know,
cute.
do that thing with your face. Oh, okay.
Oh no, come on.
Ah! Uh-oh, uh-oh. You scared the pants right off of me. It's just... Oh my gosh, you guys don't think I'm scary. Put your pants back on, don't patronize me. You mean patronize? Whatever. Slipped out. I mean, we spent an entire 2-part episode discussing how you weren't a malicious entity. We
Yeah.
bonded and stuff. We understand now. Understand what? Your being scary was really mainly a thing when you were isolating yourself, before you
Yeah,
knew a
we
better
did that
way to help
episode a
me.
while back.
Now that we've broken down that wall, you don't have to, you know, keep up the act. Act? Well, you know, not an act, but a phase. A phase. Well, sure,
no.
everyone goes through phases. They're embarrassing, but we get over them. We're all just happy you're embracing who you truly are now so we can be pals. Listen, we may be friends, but that doesn't mean I can't scare you anymore. I'm your anxiety. That is what I
Also,
do.
how
Well,
does
not
he
anymore,
actually manage
apparently.
to
How hard
talk
is it
with
to
those
distress
fangs
someone?
in?
I mean, just watch. Thomas, given human beings limited years, there's a cap on how many things you'll be able to make in your lifetime.
Like, I
Meaning,
have like vampire
you
fangs
probably
as well,
don't
and I
have
can't
the time
talk
to
in them.
create everything that you want. Oh my gosh. Why would you say that? Jeez, dude. See? All it took was a little logic. Wait, is it so wrong that Virgil's doing something a little different now? Why can't that phase be over? Patton's with me. The dog days are over. Take it from me, Virgil. As someone who's gone through a few phases myself, phases are like Halloween costumes. A time comes when you wear one around, but eventually it's time to take the costume off. The
No.
phases I've gone through are in the past, and I feel like I can finally be my real self now. Huh. Interesting perspective, Thomas. Sorry, everyone. I hate the dark. Somebody light a match. Not because I farted. You know, I'm glad you brought up those
Oh
phases
god,
you
here we
went
go.
through. Let's talk about
Yeah, that's a
those.
cool shot. Yeah, it makes sense that Peyton's the one who's scared the most.
Oh my. What have you done? Anyone remember
What the hell?
Thomas's cosplay phase? Oof, yeah, no, I was
yeah,
not good
okay, here
at
we go.
costume construction. So you changed my costume as an example?
Yes.
It's rude. I was so into that scene. Made so many different costumes.
What do you
went to
mean you
all the local
were?
cons. But my costumes always fell short compared to everyone else. Oh, that absolutely defeated me.
Oh, I definitely
I
had
couldn't
that
cope
fear.
with the fact that you weren't on the same
Definitely had
level
that
as
feeling.
all the other incredible cosplayers at the cons you attended. Aw, that was big of you to admit, Roman. Too bad your big admission is dwarfed by your gargantuan failures. Yikes, those were ugly words there, kiddo. Not as ugly as Thomas's cosplays. Better looking than your face! We have the same... Never mind, just let it go, Virgil.
Yep,
You know,
same face.
extending beyond this penny dreadful theatricality. Penny dreadful theatricality. I see what you did there. Pun not intended. There is something interesting to be said about all of this talk of phases. Yeah?
Okay.
Yes, I can't help but be reminded of Erik Erikson's... What a name! Theory of psychosocial development. What a name! Particularly the fourth psychosocial crisis, entitled Industry versus Inferiority. Catchy. During this
Okay.
phase, one aims to gain a sense of competence when developing skills. If unsuccessful, one could develop feelings of inferiority. However, a mixture of failures and successes could lead to a more agreeable balance of competency and modesty. Oh my gosh, he's so right. I'm so modest. So cosplay is something that made me feel inferior. Potentially, but remember, you were also trying your hand at other trades during that phase. Singing, filmmaking, etc., with which you felt more successful. And your proficiency at said skills provided a necessary counter to your more embarrassing efforts. Well, maybe I was wrong to be embarrassed by my cosplay. Well, not wrong, but yeah, I had fun. I did it because I was passionate about the characters. Going to conventions gave me a chance to meet people that liked the same geeky stuff as me. So what if I didn't have the means to create a film quality costume? I shouldn't have given up so easily. Well, but you can always get back into it. Would you really want to revisit that? You should just let the past die. Kill it, if you have to. Easy there, Kylo friend. Oh my gosh, a nice nickname? I hadn't thought of that. You shouldn't give up on things just because they're hard.
The Distrusters come back.
Them right away. You know, you're right. And I feel like I've also probably improved since then with all the costuming for videos. That time in my life,
so you could go back
might
to
have
it,
been
and I'm sure
an
you'd be better.
essential stepping stone in order to get to where I am today. Stepping stone? More like throwing stone. Oh, sorry.
Why?
I did not mean to actually hit you. That was just supposed to scare you. Gosh. But I bet now you're going through another phase of pain.
Why? What was the point in
this
that?
Isn't so scary. You just diminished my costume quality, that's all. Careful, or it'll be Thomas's girl phase next. Oh, you mean when you feigned an attraction towards women? You mean the first 23 years of my life?
Oh, dear.
That's right. You were so repressed. It was very hard for me. Oh, I bet Virgil has a ton more to scare us with. How about me next, you bat-winged cherub?
No.
I mean, you bad boy. All right. Hot dog.
What the hell?
Oh no, not the... Yes, Patton. The emo phase! But this
Okay,
is
this
maybe the
doesn't bother
scariest
me.
phase in all of Thomas's life! Well...
Yeah, this doesn't bother
scary
me.
is a little harsh. No, Thomas, you were such an angsty teenager, and you know how teenagers scare the living poop out of me. Oh, Patton, you don't have to make emo song references. But it's better if you do. I agree with Patton. This is a
I
fun
get that.
period to revisit through all of the relentless waves of hormones and emotions. No one could understand me. Yeah, I was really going through some stuff when I was younger.
Yeah, I guess emotionally it's
There's a
not
lot to
good.
get a handle on. Well, that's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa, whoa. I am Paramore. Okay, you can stop. Making the song 100 times better? Maybe. I can try. Oh, the ill-fitting hairdos I wore. And all the bracelets, too. How did I wear so many bracelets? Who let me do that? Being old enough to comprehend depressing realities.
Is it weird, like,
but still
fashion-wise
too
and
young to
music-wise,
wrap your head
I'm
around
still
why
okay with
things
that.
Are the way they are,
It doesn't
resulted in
embarrass
you
me.
Becoming a little try-hard. You only made things worse for yourself by dressing in a way that was so wannabe edgy. You were just making it way too easy to insult you.
Hypocrite say what?
What?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it worked.
Shut up. Also, what were you thinking going to events like Warped Tour? You hate crowds.
Now, I don't want to overload
Yeah.
anyone with information.
Since when?
But this also sounds like one of Erickson's stages of psychosocial development. Identity versus role confusion. This stage describes one's search
Okay.
for personal identity and a sense of self. Trying to figure out who you are. It's a time for exploring and seeking a figurative place where one belongs in society. If one doesn't have an easy time during this stage, they could experience an identity crisis and experiment with different lifestyles.
An identity crisis that clearly hasn't ended. I mean, what am I other than a highly condensed ball of angst whose style is a relic from that time in your life?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah! And now we're basically style twins! Oh my God, everyone, just a couple of cool guys coming through.
Okay, Patton, sorry.
Well, I mean, maybe that angst is still with me to some extent, but you work with us now. You're not in the driver's seat anymore. You have a seat at the discussion table.
Yeah.
I was absolutely frightened out of my mind back then, but only because I was trying to understand difficult feelings for the first time. Whew, glad that's over with. Patton, what do you think we're doing every time we meet up?
Catching up.
And then I found a healthy way to express myself. Screaming lyrics. Yeah, lyrics that resonated with me and made me feel less alone. And Virgil, going to concerts made me feel like there was a place for me in society. And I really needed that at the time. Honestly, that was a time where I developed a lot of the values I still believe in today. Plus, the music is still pretty darn cool.
Well, that goes without saying.
I don't think I really have any other embarrassing
Don't
phases.
test Virgil on that
And
one.
that means my beautiful costume can remain untouched.
Don't test Virgil on this one.
Princey, princey, princey. So naive.
What the hell?
Ah, his burlap sack phase?
Yeah, what the hell?
I get it. It's Vine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, I
the
get
Vine.
Yes,
The Vine phase! Wow, Virgil, I hate to say it, but this is a miserable failure on your part. The Vine phase wasn't scary. On the contrary, I'm rather proud of all the work we did.
Oh, all the work?
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
I haven't seen that one before.
Put it away now!
I haven't seen that one before.
We're on YouTube now, where we're
I've seen a lot of it. I mean, Vine was how I knew of Thomas.
I've always made things that I can be proud of on
Yes.
YouTube. Thomas,
Are you
don't
sure?
invite something else.
Oh, Thomas.
I was
Vine
gonna
may
say,
be
are you
dead,
sure?
But it still haunts you like a malevolent apparition. Those were some of the earliest years in developing your voice as a creator.
Yeah.
But no matter what you do, no matter what you try, you will never grow past it.
No.
Your tombstone will read, "Here lies Thomas Sanders. Remember him? He was the storytime guy on Vine."
Why no? Because
Yes.
I don't know. If people were to remember your Vines years down the line, I think that'd be pretty neat. Oh my God, you're awesome. Logan, did Derek's son have anything to say about this? You mean Erickson? Oh, that's right. The only sons I can keep straight are my own. As a matter of fact, Patton, yes, the generativity versus stagnation stage does share a few notable qualities with Thomas's Vine phase. Well, why don't you generate an explanation for us, Logan? Holy shit. Well, it has to do with one's
Is that the first time he
desire
tried to
create
swear
and
on the video?
be involved in the community. The function of this stage is ideally to figuratively make your mark on the world through creating or nurturing something that will outlast you. Oh my gosh, I was literally talking to you about this same thing a while ago. Me and this Erickson guy. Wow, so I was doing exactly what I needed to be doing. I was taking part in an online community and I accidentally stumbled into making something that was bigger than me. Just by doing something that I enjoyed? That's so freaking cool. And sure,
I made mistakes all the time, but you know.
But that's how you grow and learn and
I don't know.
figure.
All right, I believe
and
I
figure
understand
things out.
the intended outcome of Virgil's methodology. If you had never made that horrendously bad find. Okay, now you guys are just being mean. The finds aren't that bad.
My humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my lovely,
Well,
Dude, stop it!
Yeah, never mind.
Most of them weren't that bad. Yeah. Your boy has delivered some ill-conceived content, but that was part of his development. Similarly, if we hadn't endured those various cringe-inspiring periods of your life, then you wouldn't know the things that you know now, or be the person that I am today.
yeah.
Yeah, duh. It's not that I haven't
I thought he was gonna
changed,
get
but
really annoyed.
When you reduce a piece of my history to just a phase, you ignore everything that I went through. Who I was when I scared you all the time is no less real than who I am now. Past phases are the foundation of who you've become. Oh, here's my name tag. It says Cotton. So if you remove that foundation, what's left standing? Huh. Sorry if we tore you down a little bit, Virgil. A pun-infused touching moment? That is so my aesthetic. Look, dealing with me will never be a walk in the park. And you can't pretend that it will be. When you try to deny me, I get frustrated and I lash out. You talk about how I work with you now. That's great. But I need you to work with me too. You're right. You're right. I don't suppose there's anything I can do to remedy the situation? Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll get even with you. What? What does that mean? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's already done. Dear Zeus. Dear Newton. Dear John! Thomas, do you remember your fedora phase?
What the hell?
All right, now we're even.
You don't bring up a guy's fedora phase, Virgil. There's got to be a line.
Not even if that guy belittled someone's past hardships?
Fine, I wore a fedora, or 7. It was 1 week. You can really call it a phase. My head is not built for hats.
Does the fedora thing tie into the lesson in any way? Nope. I just had a point to prove.
Yeah.
I still got it.
Yeah, you certainly do.
Don't question me again, Sanders. If you're going back to being scary, can I go back to calling him names? No, you have to be nice. I'm just glad he didn't go into the girl phase. You with a girl defies all me. Yeah, no, it wasn't fun for anyone. Thomas, I feel kind of confused now. I always try to show Virgil love and support, but lately, I feel like I always inevitably do something wrong. Oh, Patton, I understand. There's a lot that Virgil could do that I don't want him to do. He knows exactly how to push my buttons, but he is who he is.
Yeah.
All we can do is try to listen to him as best as we can and adapt to his needs. It's not an easy thing to navigate, so we're going to run into problems. But if it's any consolation, Patton, I can see how hard you try. And I think you're doing a really great job.
Aww.
Whew, well, my answer shot.
Aww.
I guess the takeaway from this is that phases, although sometimes embarrassing, aren't inherently artificial. They're the building blocks of the person you are now.
Yeah.
We're constantly growing, and our experiences shape us. Embrace where you are in your life right now. Whoever you are right this minute, you're real. Don't let anyone tell you differently. Until next time, take it easy, ghost schools and non-binary
Yeah.
ghouls.
Yeah.
I don't know, I was trying something. Take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out.
Have yourself
Yay!
a scary little Christmas.
Wait, what are you
Very
doing?
well done, Virgil.
Oh, that's a
You're
spider.
so
Hey!
deceit. Real classy of you to sneak up on a side in the middle of housekeeping. Well, classy is my middle name. Seriously, it's on my birth certificate.
Is
You can
it?
look it up for proof. Yeah, maybe in opposite town.
All right, you're overselling it now.
Oh, you are hilarious, Virgil. You always have been.
What are you doing here?
A bunch of talk about Halloween, a season for dressing up and pretending to be something or someone else. You're right.
Is he going to pretend to be Virgil?
Such as myself has no place in that kind of discussion. Okay, me being able to elicit fear doesn't take away from the fact that I've grown. So don't even try me with that, Harvey Dent. Clever retort and convincing statement.
Is he going to pretend to be Virgil?
Are you supposed to be Scarecrow in Joel Schumacher's canceled third Batman film?
You know this is what I normally wear.
I've never seen that outfit in my life. Stylish clothing aside, just be sure to keep up that personal growth, Virgil. Who knows? Maybe soon you could be rid of us all. Oh, what the? I was totally not looking for this.
Run.
What was that? Nothing, get out!
Okay, so I want to just mention, firstly, I apologise if there's been like a few, like my face cam has sort of disappeared occasionally. My internet keeps disconnecting every 10 minutes, so I've had to keep reconnecting the Wi-Fi. So I do apologise for that. Yeah, quickly just on that point at the end. Yeah, is the sea going to end up like turning into Virgil like what he did with Patton? Or is it going to be like he's going to influence Virgil in some way? Okay. Interesting. But overall, I quite liked this one. It was fun to sort of especially look back at the Vine stuff, because that's how I know of Thomas Sanders, is because of his Vine videos. So it was funny to sort of look back on them. But I think the biggest thing I've sort of taken away from this is like, yes, you have phases, yes, you have things that you're into, but I don't really feel, I don't agree that you should be embarrassed by them. Obviously everyone's going to be different, but for me personally, especially when it got to the emo phase and they were talking about like going to these rock concerts and the clothing and the music, like that side of it I was also into. I think there's still that part of me there. Not embarrassed by it at all. And again with the cosplay thing as well, they mentioned at the first time round. Again, I don't know, I feel like, because that's something I can relate to as well, is like when you're first starting out cosplaying, you don't really know what you're doing. Your first or second costume might not end up being what you envisioned, but that's how you grow, that's how your skills improve, and you figure out what characters you're comfortable with and confident with cosplaying. So that was definitely something I could relate to as well. So yeah, I also didn't expect to see to show up at the end, which actually, I think the next video, I'm looking at the title now, I think the next video in the Sandercide sort of series does involve Deceit. So that will be interesting. But this was part 7 of my Sandercide's reaction series. I will put a text warning just at the beginning because the first video does have a seizure warning. So I will put that as a text thing before this video starts. What was the other thing I was going to mention? The videos, the Sandercide playlist will be in the description below, so you guys can go off and watch it for yourselves. The next video in my reaction series will just have one video, and then so part 8 and part 9 will just be one video, because I think each of them are like 40 minutes long. So yeah, it will just be one video. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!